Alrighty, so it is April. It
Yeah.
is 7 months from the election, and
It's true.
Fox News already is trying to start another border scare.
Bro, come on, man.
Legit, I was on YouTube the night before we were recording this, right? I'm on YouTube, just scrolling past, the news section pops up. I look at it, and there is a Fox News anchor being like, there's going to be more border violence.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, bro, seriously?
All right.
Can we go a year or two without a border scare that doesn't exist? Like, where was that caravan of Mexico's not best?
Right.
They weren't even from Mexico. They were from further south nations.
I know.
Even when they're being racist to scare people, they're still racist in a different way.
They're racist and, like, they're just being inaccurate.
Yeah, but they're like...
Look how much... Okay, I need you to acknowledge how much better this game looks than Wrath of Cortex, and it's on a PS1. That's what I need right now. Look at this, like, detail.
Yeah, the textures have a lot of, like the ground texture isn't just plain and smeared across. It's, like, all, like, you know, wiggly and
Also,
oddly,
look at my boy
and just
Crash.
painted a
Isn't he
bunch.
good?
Yeah, he's good. Now, what I will say about Crash on the PS2 is it very much appears to be a like, to me,
Oh, I suck.
a game that was not given enough time to
Oh,
reach
no,
maturity.
it's definitely, like
Like,
a case of they just rushed it out.
Like I want to be perfectly clear. I actually, like, enjoy playing it. Mechanically, it's sound. Well, except for the boss fights.
Except for a bunch, except for, I mean, I thought that the actual gameplay was fine.
Yeah, like, the boss fight mechanics where they're trying to implement new stuff and, like, use the power of the PS2 and, you know, and meet their requirements for having more involved boss fights than the first ones, you know, whatever the contract said they had to do. Like,
Right.
when they were just making the game and the mechanics all good, it was great.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good game. The level design's fine. It's just, like, they weren't given enough time on the art.
They really weren't. It was like no time.
They were given no time on the artwork. They were. It is just. It's like one of those games where you look at it and you're like, what could have been?
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Like, it's not bad. It's just not what could have.
I'm actually gonna get that. I hate this part. It sucks, dude. That's why it sucks.
Whoa!
I died for no reason there, is what happened. I psyched myself out.
Yeah.
Did I really not get to a checkpoint?
No, you like avoided it or didn't get to it. I don't remember.
I didn't get to it.
I think it's right after that bonus stage thing.
I think you're right. I think I'm gonna get it first. I literally have the gem and the crystal. I'm gonna get a game over on the first level, dude.
Do it.
Isn't that gonna be, like, really, really embarrassing to be like, I'm the Crash guy, and then get a game over on the very first fucking... Hey, check it out, it's that checkpoint.
Yeah. Nice.
That was a mistake.
And you're the Crash guy?
I'm the Crash guy, dude.
Oh, man. But yeah. Fucking borders.
Hey, check it out. I got a checkpoint.
Truth. Checkpoints are good. Except
Checkpoints are
in
good.
games where they're not good.
This is 10 in this game, by the way. It sucks. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's no good, very bad.
That's definitely the best change that the PS2 games brought about, was making that 5.
I'm gonna have to fact check you on that. I'm, like, decently sure
It was
in
Crash 3.
Yeah, but I don't
Well,
actually know.
you know what? It's
Shit, this
if it was in Crash 3, then congrats on Crash 3, and it's a good thing they kept it for Crash technically 4. but they use that name because the crash hole community.
Oh, fuck. I did the hard part. Didn't matter.
The crash community is full of crash holes.
It's true.
And they like to act like those games are wholly inferior at some level. And it's like, I mean, kinda.
It's true, dude.
Like I said, they're not perfect, but they're not the worst games. They're fine.
They are fine.
If they could have been patched and like they fixed the bosses, that's the thing. Like, there are plenty of games that get released nowadays at crashed Wrath of Cortex. Wait, no, this is Wrath.
This is Cortex Strikes Back. It's,
okay,
it's like
Wrath.
Really actually obnoxious how similar they are.
Anyways, Wrath of Cortex, like, there are a lot of games that feel like being released nowadays that feel like Wrath of Cortex level of polish, but
it's true, dude.
3 weeks later, they get a patch that fixes half of it.
Yeah, half of it.
Right. It's never fully fixed, but it fixes half of it.
Get up there.
So, like, if they could have gone back and patched the boss fights to be a little less bad, and all that jazz, then I think it would be, like, equal or superior to.
Alright, that's because you didn't play these games, but...
As a child.
Yeah.
You can't go backwards. I'm a firm believer in you can't go backwards. I even tried playing these on the, in the remaster.
Really? You didn't like them?
Maybe I just wasn't in the mood to play them.
I figured it out. I remember what I was supposed to do.
Jump on the side.
Oh, fuck you.
Gotta go in. Yeah, it's like... I don't know. Maybe I'm just not interested in playing a pure platformer anymore.
Oh, yeah. I mean, see, the reason that I like Crash is for the platforming.
Yeah.
And so if you're, like, not into it, then you're not into it. That's just how it is.
And maybe it's also partly that, like... So you were talking about open world games, like Elden Ring, and so I think Elden Ring is the best example of a well-crafted open world game.
Yeah.
To date.
You think so?
Well, at least in the modern era. Like, what else are you gonna say?
Like, I mean, there's Breath of the Wild, but personally,
I didn't like Breath of the Wild as much as I liked.
I mean, Elden Ring is, I think, the better game, but that's just because I prefer the combat.
No, I mean, so, and here's the thing, like, I'm like an explorer boy. I like exploring a bunch.
Yeah.
Which, you know, leans me to like open worlds more. What?
Oh my god.
No, you just kind of like got up on the side a little bit, but looked like you were on the TNT.
Unfortunate. Something up here?
It looked like there was something up there.
Huh, weird.
It looked like it was like you had to jump backwards
let me
or
back.
something. Wow, that ice physics is...
By the way, the ice physics in this game are actually atrocious. That's why I'm like, there's a fucking ice level. Also, look at my man's face. Look at him. Look at him. I'm going.
Yeah. No, that's why when you were like shocked about it, I was like, yeah. Either in Crash 3 or in the PS2 games, they fucking fixed the ice physics.
Yeah, it's like actually terrible. Look at that! Look at that garbage! What just happened?
It's truly atrocious.
It's truly fucking awful.
Yeah,
Holy
no,
cow.
that shit doesn't happen in the PS2 games.
Oh, there was. Hey. I saw what happened last time.
Okay.
It took the life from me.
Sad.
I know, dude. Come back. Come back.
Spin.
Come back. I'm not gonna spin that.
What the fuck was I talking?
Dude, I don't know. I'm just trying to get my ice physics going.
Oh, Elden Ring and open worlds.
Yes, you were talking about that. Because you're an explorer boy, and that's the difference. This is why I prefer the old Dark Souls games.
Yeah.
Because they were still explory. Oops, that was my bad.
But like not.
It's not. I just
It
don't
was
like
more
open world
like
games.
explore a interesting corridor than explore a world.
Yeah, I just don't fucking want to do an exploration game. I want a linear, curated experience.
Yeah, I mean, just let me finish exploring around, and then
Fuck, I'm so stupid.
I'll drag you around in a curated experience of everything that's fun in Elden
And then we
Ring.
can get invaded by a man named NTR Man.
What the heck was that, man?
It was really funny, is what it
It
was.
like, was he? We didn't die to any of the invaders.
We
had
died to NTR Man.
We did?
Yeah, we lost to NTR Man. He poisoned both of us. He had fists.
Oh.
He just poisoned us and then ran away.
Yeah.
So there's a way you can get this in this game.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know how to do it. From this, you used to you can
Pixel jump or something.
Yeah, I don't know how it works though. So
just go get Smoosh.
No.
Go get Smoosh.
Okay.
Don't actually get Smoosh. Just go through the
Wait. What if I
Smoosher.
just I'm not even close, dude.
You're probably. Does this game have the infinite fly ability?
No.
So I'm pretty sure the PS2 one eventually you get an upgrade that lets you just mash spin and you don't ever fall.
Oh, Crash 4 has that.
Yeah. You just
Yeah.
and you just kind of fly around.
You definitely don't have to. What?
You don't have to get an ability upgrade or
You
anything?
don't have to hold it, and it's an area ability. You get it in certain areas. You don't just get to take it with you all the time.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works in Wrath of Cortex or if I'm remembering it right even.
Oh, ooh, okay. So this is a trap. Later in the game, these are nitros, but this time it's it's just this.
Yeah, but later in the game it makes those 4 nitros.
It's just as nitros, and you have to do them anyway if you want all the boxes, because it doesn't explode them if they don't exist.
Oh, God. What fun. That penguin had it out for you.
He did, and I was just gonna let him get me.
Yeah. Again, the Wumpa fruit looked delicious.
They're very nice sprites.
If you look up in the corner when the Wumpa fruit's there, that one looks like a fucking picture that they've digitized into the game.
Did I hit it? I did. There's a secret up there.
I see. Yeah, because those boxes were invisible before.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as far as exploration goes, though, I'll play an exploratory platformer before I'll play
an open world platformer,
because this is a challenge. Yeah,
it is.
This is a challenge platformer. But Hat in Time, where it's more you can just kind of explore. It's like Mario 64 style, or hopefully, I don't know exactly what the gameplay is going to be like, but I know it's going to have a focus on exploration. And the best part of this one, if you're a cat, there's a game called Stray that's going to come out soon. And you play as a cat in a robot Neo Hong Kong.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like a cyberpunk robot Hong Kong. And it's just, I like the idea. I like the idea of being smaller than the general populace, so there can be small areas to go to and in between stuff. But that one's just listed as will come out in 2022, and it's already April 2022, and it's when are you going to give me a date?
Ouch. I deserve that, frankly.
You frankly did. Yeah. But yeah. I prefer my platformers. No! What?
That's a timer.
What's a timer?
There was a timer. Did you notice the timer in the bottom right?
No.
Oh, there was I had 2 seconds left.
Oh, to get the
gem. How sad. I
Oh,
got it,
did
though.
you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. then how not sad?
I know, dude. I did it. I actually literally dodged the crystal, too. I don't know why I did that. I guess to remind me to come back. Anyway.
Yeah. So, I'm excited for Stray to come out.
Honestly, I'm excited for you. It looks like it's pretty cool and like definitely up your alley. Fuck, I just lost control of my entire psyche, and I was like, I'm gonna commit suicide by plant.
Yeah, weird. But yeah, like it just, I don't know, seems interesting. Seems like a good exploration platformer. I don't know if there's gonna be like a collectathon style element to it. You know? Mm-hmm. Because I don't know, maybe there's a cat society. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it too much, and I haven't seen any, like, NPCs you interact with. I've just seen, like, the robots and the fact that you're a cat.
Oh, yeah.
So you're probably not going to interact with all the robots that see you as an animal. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so who knows? I'm really excited to see that come out. Who knows when it will?
Never.
Fucking...
It's Epic exclusive forever.
God, no. I don't think that it's been released on anything yet. It just has a release date of sometime in 2022. But it hasn't specified when in 2022. And like I said, we're already through April, so...
Oh, fuck this.
Hopefully it's actually 2022. Hopefully it's not. God, what a dick checkpoint.
I know, dude.
Like, and this is like level 3.
This is level 3, dude.
This is why I didn't like these games.
Why?
They're made by fucking sadists.
No.
I prefer my games to be made by masochists.
Why?
Because I'm a sadist.
Oh, sure. Makes sense to me. Check it out.
You prefer your games to be made by sadists because you're a masochist.
No. I just like hard games, dude. I like to be bad at hard games. It's fun.
I guess.
Like, this game isn't even that hard. I'm just being stupid.
Yeah. I like games that are built where you just get to have fun. Because life is stressful enough and I don't want to fuck up constantly.
I like overcoming challenges, bro. Check out those guys. Look at them. They're just bobbing and weaving.
So in platformers, a lot of the time it always feels like, especially in this era, because I do remember playing this at like a cousin's house. Especially in this era, though, the challenge always felt like the controls. Whereas, at least why I preferred Ratchet and Clank games as a child, the challenge...
that was rough.
Although the controls aren't as good as they are these days, it's weird how that works. Like, just go back in time and the controls for every game are bad.
That's not true, but...
For, like, on a significant portion, yes. Because it's just, like, when all developers were learning how to make 3D game controls, it straight up took them from the year 2000 to the year, like, 2017.
Dude, the controls in this game are fine. I love them. They're good.
Because it's a linear game.
I mean, that's true. It's just
3D
like... It's like basically a 2.5D game.
Yeah.
You run forward. All right.
And you don't... do you control the camera yourself?
No.
Exactly. So, I'm talking about 3D games where you control the camera yourself.
I don't want to do the pits. The pits sucks, dude. It smells like pits.
Damn. But, so... with the 3D controls, they're all mostly bad, and they just kind of get better as time goes on.
That's true.
These are still good because, guess what? They're basically 2D.
Yeah, I mean, you have a camera that's, like, being controlled by other people.
Yeah.
Other people being the developers choosing where the camera is at all times.
Exactly. So, it's... when you tie the camera to the stick, but also still have the camera, like, the major thing is, with the Ratchet and Clank games, is, like, the camera will track your character naturally, like it should.
Yeah.
You know? If you just turn right, it will swivel a little bit with you. If you start walking right, it'll eventually turn right with you. as long as you aren't holding down the strafe button, of course.
Yeah.
But like, it's not great. It doesn't feel like a game from 2015, 2017 or anything. It's just weird that everyone had to kind of learn over time. And maybe systems had to get more powerful.
Yeah, it's
like,
true.
Who knows? Maybe they just couldn't code better camera work in with how weak systems were.
Honestly, yes.
Or like what stage the engines were at, because like engine building in itself has been another thing with video games, because like the engine decides a lot on how shit functions. Way back when, in these days, you'd basically make your own engine before making your game, but nowadays a lot of times you're using engines have become so complex, you're
just using someone else's engine.
Yeah,
building
like
a game in it.
The reason Epic had enough money to start the Epic Game Store and buy out a bunch of exclusives is precisely because everyone uses Epic engines.
What engine do they own?
Unreal.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do, pig.
Like, what engine do they own? You know, the one that's been around since the 90s.
Yeah, the good one.
The good one.
That people use all the time.
Yeah. And there's other engines, you know. I think Havoc is an engine that gets used for, like, the... Maybe it got used for some of the Battlefields. I don't know. Don't quote me on stuff like this. I'm not actually that...
knowledgeable?
Deep into the game dev scene. But, you know, like, there's other engines out there, but they have the big one, and yada yada. But, like, you see updates now of them, like, bringing new stuff to the engine. It's like, oh, then that starts showing up in games, and it's, like, kind of interesting how it's basically, like, engine builders doing research to create a better functioning engine to make smoother games and all sorts of shit like that.
Do you see how this fucking level is so stinky?
Yeah, a lot of backtracking.
It's just like really annoying.
And you have to jump into the camera.
Yeah, it's
the worst thing about Crash games are the into the camera levels for me. I understand not wanting a crash the ass game.
Yeah, true.
But still sucks.
It does. It definitely does.
It's like it just doesn't, like, you want to be able to see Crash, but also it just so hard to, you see nothing in front of you.
Whoops. Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy.
Let's try again.
It's stupid that even though it doesn't kill you, it takes your wooga booga.
I mean, it doesn't anymore.
Yeah,
nice.
well, games are bad in the back then.
That's true.
That's all what I was getting at a second ago.
What the fuck? I missed that box?
What?
How did that even happen, bro?
Games are bad. What I've been telling you this whole time.
That's true.
Games are bad.
Games are bad. This is not my fault.
See? That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, it always kind of felt like the controls were the problem with the platformers.
No, man.
Not you.
It's definitely Crash Bandicoot 2.
Oh yeah, see, if they go off screen after bouncing on them once, they break instantly.
You don't have to even go off screen. It's just...
oh, it's a timer. That's right, you said that. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. That's an easy way to do that part.
Yeah,
Instead of,
I just
like,
hate fucking waiting, counting to 10, so I just have learned to just avoid that at all costs. That's what child me learned. That's my main lesson, is in order to not have to jump on a box 10 times, jump on it once, and then jump on it again. Which...
Later.
Yeah, later. Wait, have patience, young Padawan.
Yeah, that's a real problem.
What? What the fuck, dude? Die.
See? The camera and or the controls are the
It
problem.
was trying to, like, switch to this camera angle, and it's just like, bro, give me a fucking second. I need to kill this guy.
And, like...
Look at this camera angle. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
And then, like, hitbox detection isn't always great.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
So, yeah. Like, you understand what I'm saying.
I do.
It's not great.
It's not. It's bad. It's terrible, dude.
So, like... I don't know. I with the Ratchet and Clank games, since most of the threats are the enemies, like as long as you learn to deal with the enemies, you could clear out the enemies and then not really have a threat while platforming.
I mean, I literally did that in the last level, but like, that's okay, dude. We got to do this level because you mentioned it, and then. Yeah, anyway.
Running into the screen.
Yeah, look at me go, dude. Well, let's go. Oh, run away. Crash, don't fall in the hole.
Yeah, did you see that post?
What?
Oh, they call that coyote time in the old...
Whoops, I died.
What?
It doesn't kill you, it just slows you down.
Oh. But yeah, that
And
coyote...
I keep running into them because I'm stupid.
Coyote time, where you can jump after you're already off the ledge.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Or coyote jumps, or something.
Is that from, like, this game or all games that do that?
A few different games have used it. I'm trying to remember because it's all, like, phrasing I've learned from watching... not Summoning Salt, because he mostly goes into, like, the person history of the speedrun world record stuff.
That's true.
But, like, did Tomato Anus? Somebody did, like, a history of, but more about the glitches used.
Oh, sure.
But also in Tomato Anus videos, and yeah, it is anus.
It's Tomato Angus.
The G is silent. But he does like explain the glitches and whatnot in them. So I do remember, I believe it was used in the Mirror's Edge speedrun and in Titanfall 2.
Oh.
Because you can wall run, and in certain situations you can actually jump after you've left the wall.
I turned to look at you because you were talking to me.
Yeah.
And I just ran into a hole.
Yeah.
And now I'm dead, dude. Holy fuck.
So yeah.
I did it again! I'm gonna run out of all 24 of my lives, dude. Watch me do it, and then I'm gonna complain, and then I'm gonna like yell about Republicans again. Because it's not gonna be funny. Almost happened, dude. Oh fuck.
Republicans are the real boxes all along.
Yeah, that's true.
God. As much as we say the Republicans... That was dangerous!
Alright, I actually didn't get all the boxes, so that's bad.
Oh, it doesn't break the boxes for you?
No, it doesn't. You have to spin them, which means you just have to get far enough ahead that you have time. Which means you just can't mess up to get all the boxes. And I'm probably dead. But we're gonna find out. It breaks that one though, so who cares? Oh, good.
So you kind of got to get both those. Yeah. Oh yeah, so Tennessee decided it likes child brides.
Yeah, it actually decided against that.
After they amended it?
Yeah, they were like, hey, okay, I guess we can't go full mask off yet. Dude, I run into that every time because I'm stupid. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Give me this one too. Fuck.
It really shows where your real priorities are, aka taking rights away from people.
Yeah.
When you're so focused about removing...
Is it gonna get that one? No, it doesn't. I was hoping that it would get all of them, and it gets none of them. Fuck you, game.
So bad. Yeah. When you're so focused on taking rights away from people that, God God, it just lets you stare at you for a while.
It does.
That you accidentally make pedophilia legal again.
Oops. Should have done that.
Except you didn't notice you did that because, like, it's always been legal for you and your political cronies.
Yikes, bro.
At least that's what I'm assuming. They just didn't notice that child brides were becoming legal again because, like, they never had a problem getting child brides.
I refuse to not get all the boxes. Holy fuck.
I like how it switches violently between you angry at this game and me accusing all of Tennessee political establishment of being fucking pedophiles.
You really just did that.
And I don't care. How do you craft a bill that legalizes child marriage and not notice it?
With confidence.
You're disgusting. You're all disgusting.
No! I was far enough ahead. I did it. I did everything.
Really were.
I did everything I was supposed to. I did everything right. I was the video game boy. And then I became the not video game boy. I became trash.
You became Tennessee.
I became Tennessee.
Tennessee Boyd!
No. No.
That's actually a reference to Iron Pineapple and his
Come on, dude.
And his, what is it called? Steam dumpster diving.
What have I done?
No!
I'm so stupid, dude. I'm actually gonna run out of lives.
Anyways, on Steam dumpster diving, a series done by a YouTuber called Iron Pineapple. Great guy. Actually, I don't know if he's a good guy. I just know that he makes good videos and seems to be pretty nice.
Yes.
He might murder people in his spare time.
He probably doesn't.
No, not like the Tennessee Congress people who almost surely have murder torture dungeons.
Oh no.
You know what's in those murder torture dungeons? Quit groaning. It's the worst audio ever.
I know, I'm sorry.
Same with moaning.
Dude. Did I tell you?
No. Anyways. You know what's in those torture dungeons?
What's that?
Crash 2. Because it's a bad game.
Hey.
We are not without enemies